Hey, good morning, everybody. This is the professor with Day Trading for Success. We're on to day 3 of the RV 5-day challenge where you have to make $300 in 30 minutes with just 100 shares. Please read this disclaimer. I am not a licensed financial advisor. You should seek the advice of one before you try to emulate any of this trading style. We are primarily an entertainment channel, so make sure you read that. So we'll be trading 100 shares. Like I said, we'll be following the RV strategy, which is a range-bound strategy, and starting in just a few minutes. So we're developing a range. We find that range. We trade within it. The RV strategy is a range-bound strategy of a stock moving sideways. $25 billion minimum market cap, $1 billion minimum float, and an ATR that ranges between 5 and 7. That is an average true range over a 14-day period of price action that it would move. So let's get right into what we have here. First thing we would do is open up a day chart. We look at the day before. If you look to the right of my picture, it says C154.43. That is the close of yesterday. Then you go down and look at the ATR, which is right down here. I'll go over that again, $6.86. You divide that by 2, $3.43. You subtract $3.43 from the close of the red candle here yesterday to get the ATR low, and you add half to get the ATR high. Now we've created the entire range, and the mean center is yesterday's close. That's the range we trade in, and then we need to make levels within that range to trade. So we do that a couple of different ways. We'll be trading in just a few minutes. I have a pretty big group with me, even though there's only 6 of us left that are still in the competition. Everybody else was dropped out on day 1 due to not quite making what we needed them to make. So we set the Fibonacci level on a 5-minute 10-day. That's what that yellow line is. And then on a 5-minute 2-day back, and those are going to give us support and resistance lines. The others, guys, we were able to find on the 1 hour this time, as per the RV strategy in the book Day Trading Volume 1, which I have a link to. So this is today's open session. Here's where we found all the links. The levels, ceilings and floors, and channels within the ATR high and low, so that we will be trading in just about 5 minutes. So I'm going to kind of zip right through this. So this is a 1-minute chart. This is a scalper's indicator. This is probably the best indicator that a scalper can use. It's free. It's a custom script that I developed for this channel with a little bit of help from subscribers, and it is completely free, available on many episodes, as well as 10 other custom scripts. We don't sell courses here. We just ask for your subscription, a thumbs up, maybe share. But we basically just live off of your views and your subscriptions. So everything here is free. You'll see the episodes labeled with free layouts, free scripts. And then we have a lot of great content where tells you how to set up your scanner so you don't have to pay for a service, tells you how to set up all your charts. And then, of course, we have the layouts where they're already set up for you. One for this a whole bunch of them for this strategy, the RV strategy, as well as the open strategy and a bunch of other strategy. We're also doing freestyle trading now. I'll be doing more of that. But this is primarily a scalping channel. So here we have a 15-minute I'll be watching, and then a 5-minute I'll be watching. Now that I've showed you what that was for, I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this. So this big mess here is a little necessary, but I'll be trading on this chart, so you'll see that it's really not much in the way, because this is kind of what it looks like. Now I do have my volume profile here too. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay, just making sure it's set for today because I don't see it here. That's down here. We're above it already, so we've been moving. So I'll be calling the ball, what they call quarterbacking, for all the traders here today. There's 37, I think, this morning, but only 6 are still in the actual competition, and this is day 3 of that competition. So AMD rated very high again. Let's go over in the rating system. So this is Day Trading Volume 1, the book we use, the best-selling book for this strategy. There's a link to it. And then inside, near the end, they have log sheets in the rating systems and how to find these RV stocks. So we'll go through it real quick in the few minutes that we have. Yes, it had an ATR above 5, more than 5 days of alignment. Yes. Did it have more than 5 days of alignment? I forgot to. I thought we said yes. Over a 10-day. Let's see. So you've got 1, 2, 3, kind of, 4, 5, yeah. So it did make it. 5 days of alignment, no SMAs in it, so no points there. 3 Fibonacci's, yes. There should be no news catalyst. There wasn't. It's not an options Friday. The pre-market was a consolidating pattern. There are 15 more support and resistance in the ATR. 5 channels, 25 cents or less, and at least one channel that was in yesterday. So it rated 9, a 9, guys. So we've been doing pretty good on the ratings. So we're actually feeling pretty excited about this AMD today because of its high rating. And we're hoping, and I don't want to jinx it, that it's easier to make the goal because I think we set it a little high. So we have just a little over a minute. We're going to get right into it here. Get this scalpers indicator ready to rock and roll here. Okay, so I'm going to be calling the first trade. So, I see the point of controls right here now, so we're finally where we needed to be here. Still got over a minute. I kind of like to see where it goes from here, guys. It's just literally stopping here. Now, I saw some price action sneaking in here. You can see these lines right here, which would insinuate that it's going to go down right now, but a lot can happen in a minute. So let's just see. Yeah, see if this price action goes down first, it's meeting it. So it did do what it was supposed to do according to that volume profile. This is set for intraday. I have videos that show how to do that, guys. I didn't have as much time to talk about everything this morning. We just went straight in, but watch the first 2 episodes, and for that matter, just about any video to learn about all this stuff because I just go over it and over it and over it. But 485. Yeah, this level here seems to be getting respected. I think I'm going to call it long, and we'll see, and then manage my bad position if it keeps going down. I'm going to look for it to bank back off of this like it did before. So I'm going to go long right now. So I went in, and I got it. Look at this come across right when I go in. This is going to send it down, which is scary. So, there, point of control, drop down, then up. So that means absolutely nothing because it went down and went back up. But I thought that it was going to pull it down. I was about to reverse, but wow, it's very easy. This is an RV stock, guys. Nice and slow, easy to control. Let's see if it banks off this. It did it twice, 3 times almost. So I'm looking to bank off that, but I'll hold, whoa, to the fib. I'll definitely take it off the fib. I'm going to take it right there. What did I get that at? 21. The fib's 22. Okay, so I always reverse at a fib. So we took it at the fib. Whew. Now, if this keeps breaking up here, point of no return would be breaking its high. I think I'd turn around then, but that was a good opening trade on our way to trying to get to the goal of 300. Not everybody caught that, but still, you got close. I see a $120 trade up there, but that's good. I do want to win, but you guys should get over 3. Oh my God, here we go again. So we're getting down to 54.76. So it hit here and bounced right back up. So this could be the bottom of this. Again, I'll wait a hair to see if it's going to break it. We've got levels down here too, 61. We've got another level at 66. It's continuing to go. So this price action is down here, not up here. So now that's the 20 moving average. So, and you're going to see me reverse here. I'd like to see it get down to that fib. That'd be great if we had channels fib to fib. That would be just absolutely outstanding if that happened. The 61, the 57. There's a couple of marks down, levels down there that are interesting to me, but it is definitely looking like it wants to go up, back up to that point of control. So I'm going to try to catch any kind of a dip here. One more dip. I don't think it's making it. I'm going to take that. What did I get it at? 57. So I got it on this line, which is pretty close to this. So if it down here and bounced, I'd be okay. I didn't want to have that happen though, and I lose my position getting in. So Now, we don't want to get caught in making a zillion million trades here, guys. So it's not really designed. The RV strategy is designed to maybe in that half hour take 10 trades. I think I've been taking more like 20. So, wow, point of control pulled down, which means it's going to go down, or, not recover and go up. So I don't know if it's going to do that yet. Yeah, it's going back down. Now, what this volume profile is, this is set for today. It's an intraday setting. I show videos on how to get it like this. Not a lot of people do this or know how to do this, so make sure you watch the videos. Now, it is prior price action, which just every single chart is showing you prior price action. That's what it does. What this does, though, is it takes the average of just today from 4 a.m. till now of all this price action, and people see it that set it this way, and it's sort of like a guiding force to tell you, is it going to spring down? Is it going to spring up? Of course, nothing's always, but it's a great help along with the moving averages that they're banking against, along, of course, with the support and resistance ceilings and floors. So you can see these are being respected. It's not perfect, but they're being respected. So you want to look for them. Then, of course, the Fibonacci levels are more respected, as is the ATR. So this is an impossible situation to trade right here. I'm not trading it. I'm waiting for a more definitive move here of either down or up. So I'll reverse if it starts to go down, and I'll hold for a little bit if it goes up, at least up to the 154.96 maybe, or we try to get it. There should be a big surge between these two levels because there is no resistance lines here. Now those lines were marked. I didn't really have the speech, but they're marked on the bodies and wicks of candles from previous days on a 1-hour chart, which is accumulation of all the other smaller time increments averaged, where the price action stopped, rested, and or turned around. So all technical analysis is based on prior patterns. A lot of people will make their entire trading plan based on where candlesticks stopped or wicks stopped, and the RV strategy is one of those that uses those as support and resistance levels to help guidance for this scalping strategy, which is creating channels between the Fibonacci's and the ATR, and then you throw in these other levels to help you, as well as indicators like the volume profile and moving averages to help you decide when to jump in and jump out on a very slow moving stock that's very safe, large cap, very safe for you to manage your position so you don't get hurt too bad. You should always have a trading plan. You should always follow your trading plan and have a max loss per trade. Now, this has in day trading volume 1, which is linked, it has a very unique trading plan because it's a 1-to-1, but it's based on channel size. So you really set your max loss per channel size. So you figure out what channels you want to ride, and then set your max loss according to those. Now, these are pretty tight channels. It would be hard to get hurt unless you just let it run and never make a move. Okay, so there's the 96. That's $34. So that's not bad, but I waited for that. So let's see. I'll reverse at the 09. I got it actually at 09. Perfect. So slippage is pretty good today, guys. So I'm halfway there, a little bit more, which is good. So this seems to be our channel. Now we can even use the point of control as a pivot point resting right along the 154.76. And then you have these other ones down here. It went all the way down. It went all the way down to the fib, right? It was almost there. So I would look to, if it starts to turn around like I want it to, because I'm short now at 155.09, I'd like to try to ride it to the fib until I can't. Or at least close to the fib. I'll be watching the price action. Right now, it's working against me because the buyers went up, you can see, but now the sellers are turning them around. So now I'm getting the advantage. But the last candle is where it popped up, and then I always go against the trend. I'm a counter trend. If you want to call a candle a trend, which you really can't, but I mean, I always am counter for the most part, unless I'm seeing something that's telling me opposite. And it's probably the good way to put it, because somebody mentioned I should say that, dude, you're a counter, you always go as it's going up, you always go the other way. Well, I base that on a level. You know, I don't just randomly do it. I see volume dropping, or I see a strong level, and then I take the chance that it is going to go the opposite way, even though it might be say it's going up, even though it's showing that it's going up. Okay, so let me just see what this. So now we got to hang on. I'm interrupting myself because it could stop right there at the 61. You guys you're all on short, I hope. Yeah. Or it could even go lower. So let's give it a sec. I don't want to lose it. I do believe it'll flip back up here somewhere right in this area. So let's see if we can go to the fib. I mean, I'd love to just hold a little longer to see if we can get to the fib. Not feeling good about it, though. It seems to be wanting to go. Oh, there we go. Seems to be wanting to go back up. I'm going to take it there. I'm not going to wait for the fib. So I got, well, of course I didn't wait, and it went right down to it. Look at that. And then it just fell right off of it again. So I got it at 54, so I'm kind of up here. But, you know, it's so close. These channels are so tight and easy to traverse that it's great, you know. So it's looking good for today, guys. I don't want to jinx it, but it's really early in the day, and we're doing good. I always have good luck with AMD with the RV strategy, although often it's over the $8 ATR, so it's not technically usable. Now, we have been trading this since it came out in the book. Well, it really came out last March of 2023, so we've been pushing the parameters of the ATR involving this particular strategy that's changed so many lives because it's such a great strategy when it came out, and the book became a bestseller like instantly. And nobody had really put out a strategy to trade large caps. I'm sure people were doing it, but nobody really put out a strategy that people could follow until the $1 Million Margin Club did. And they put out this strategy, and it is a very easy followable. It's a very easy strategy to follow. I was just thinking, like, is this going to consolidate here? Is this going to make a move up? So I guess I want to be prepared for, but I don't really want to take a small trade. Everybody's long, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to get big moves here, guys. So we may have to, I was looking for a big move, but I'm a little worried about the action. That's a big move. So, you know, so I'm going to look at this. This level seems to have fallen off this level, 85. So that's, unless it punches through there with speed, I'm going to look for it to go right above the point of control and then fall right off of it. That's what I'm going to look for. There's 80. Oh, there it is. So what did I get at? 84, and it went to 96. But will it punch through that? Because that's a secondary one that if I see it go through that, then I want to reverse. But it didn't. It didn't, and I got to 258 by doing it that way. So. Well, I see some of you are long still, so I actually am going to reverse and take that. I'm at 154.75 long. I'm going to go back again. See, I think I made $8 on those two trades, but it just seems so easy to scalp with the spread that I just went for those small moves to kind of stair step up. Now I'm going the right position where I want it to be. So we're looking, maybe right there again. Whoa, okay, that hit that pretty hard. It broke right through it. So hang on a second. So that snapped down here and hit that 157 and turned around. So that could be it now. Wow, I'm going to take that reverse there. Did I make a mistake? It went to the fib again. It's pulling back up. Oh, it broke that fib. I'm going to take a lesser loss. Wow. That looked bad, so I took it. So this could be one of those big plays here. So now there's the VWAP. I'm definitely going to cut and run off that VWAP. It's turning around. Is that it? Yeah, I'm going to take that. Oh, God, I think I actually lost money on those series of trades. Well, I know I got one that hit me there pretty bad. I'm at 154.33. Yeah. So 154.33. We've almost made it. Most of you guys are over 200, which is good. These are some tight scalps, but they seem pretty easy to call. Now we're below the fib, so the fib is a resistance at this point. So like to see it break through that. Is this going to be its new area? Are we going to play down here now? It blew through the VWAP on a shadow wick, which got transferred to every single candle here, so it's not quite so shadowy. But I don't think price action went down to that fib. Oh, yeah, that's just a shadow wick. Usually signifies an oversensitive move to go back up. On some platforms, it's a hammer. Clearly, this is a hammer pattern. You should learn their patterns. That's in Day Trading Volume 2 and Day Trading Volume 3. I have links to those. Another hammer, super sensitive. And then, of course, Trading in the Zone. Now that I'm mentioning the books, you really want to get that. And Best Loser Wins. Those are 3 different authors. And those are the books that I highly promote. And they're all linked. And if you want to know more about them, I talk about them like incessantly. Everybody hears about them. But also on the $1 Million Margin Club's site, their YouTube channel, they have reviews of a great review of Trading in the Zone, Day Trading Volume 1, Day Trading Volume 2, the Pattern Playbook, Candlestick Pattern Playbook. Great reviews on those books over there where you literally can see page by page. If you don't want to buy them, you should buy them, but you don't have to. And then I also have a page by page on this channel of Day Trading Volume 1, which I'm obsessed with the RV strategy. This has really been by far the most successful strategy I've ever traded. And a lot of people agree with me. So now you go into swing, there's swings, but it's almost like you don't call those a strategy. Swing doesn't really lay out things like A, B, C, D, that kind of thing. Like the RV strategy in that book is just laid out and it makes it so easy. And I'm trading it right now. And you see a lot of other people trade it on other YouTube channels now too, I've noticed. So we don't want to call them out, but they're clearly smart. No. Okay, so we're going to break through the fib or not, or break off the fib? Here's our situation. Through the fib or off the fib? I'm sticking with it for now. There it goes. It went through it. So let's try to get a little bit bigger trade here. Maybe we can get back up here to the point of control. I mean, the point of control is like a magnet, guys. It sucks it up. Sometimes it just takes a little while. Then it blows through it. Then it sucks it back down. I mean, like again, nothing's always, wow, here we go. Let's get it up there. Shoot for this 85 line somewhere in there. Yeah, 80. There was 80. That was on the ask, though. I'm taking that. That was 83. I got it at 81. So when the market maker went up, that's when I grabbed it. And then I banked it. So I've made our goal, for me anyway. So yeah, and it just blew right through it. So I wasn't sure if it was just going to just jump right back down. So I went for it. So now let's look off. Let's see if we can start to trade here again. If it goes all the way down to the fib, that would be great, but don't count on it. Got very quiet. Look at the buyers across the top here. Look at the strength still. So not really in the best position here. But I do have the fact that it just doesn't go much beyond this. Hasn't been. So it would have to kind of set a new precedent here, which it often does when I'm holding it the wrong direction. Like right now. There it goes. Ouch. Yeah, if that's going to keep hitting up there strong, then I got a problem. I do not want to drop below 300. I will get out. I'll reverse. Oh, at least I don't have no more board meetings this week. Last week was like one after another meeting, and it just, you have to get prepared, be present. No, I don't. I mean, I enjoy it, but I would rather trade. Let's be honest. But you do what you got to do, right? I'm not there. I'm not retired yet, which is when I would more exclusively trade. Trying to consolidate things a bit more now. I think I retired early on. My first time I retired. So I told myself anyway. What is it? What does it really mean, right? Does it mean you're on a fixed income? Thank God that's not what it means for me. How are we doing here, guys? Yeah, I'm gonna take it off of that level, just so I can bank a little bit more with these shenanigans here. So I've got it at 154.65 long. 154.65 long. Okay, you guys, I only see two of you under 300, so we are doing good. But anyway, in the 20s, I told myself I was retired. But what does that really mean? It doesn't mean I didn't stop working. So I guess, I look at it like you don't have to do something you don't want to do. Right? That's what I guess retirement is. If you're working something that you have a passion for, something you're interested in, and it's educating you, then you're retired, right? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what the actual definition is. I should probably look it up. And then I did that 2 or 3 more times where I was like, oh, I sold a bunch of businesses and I just said, I'm retired again. Then I invested in a bunch of new stuff. So I don't think I'll ever actually retire. Like this is, you're not doing some new idea, some new business. And trading's like a new business every day you open it up. I definitely have an LLC, multiple ones for trading. Wow. Here we go. Okay. How are we doing, guys? It's nice. Went up to that point of control. I should have snagged that, man. I should have reversed. Talking about stories again. Hey, Shiitake her face made her debut yesterday. She is now a rock star. She will demand a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame. And if we can get her to speak, we can get her a SAG card and she can play speaking roles in movies. And she'll be, then she'll get really famous. I would imagine her with a certain accent, being that she's a Pixie Bob. So, rare breed. Of course, the best cats, and she doesn't hear me right now, I've ever had are like mutt cats. They've been the best cats. The cats you just end up with for whatever reasons. But I do like purebred Siamese. And Pixie Bob was the first time. She's the first time I've tried that breed. Really, really like that breed. Doesn't mind getting wet and like a bobcat, much like a bobcat. Okay, it seems like it's stopping at the 85 because they're supposed to be half bobcat, half barn cat. They didn't become an actual breed till the late 90s, which might seem old to some of you people, but it's not. That's a very recent breed, Okay. So we've got about 8 minutes left. This is when I tend to let things run a little longer, but I don't want to lose this. If it's bouncing off that 96 a couple of times up there. Wow, what happened? Okay, so stop looking at the ask. It's throwing me off. Look at the market maker. What's going on here, guys? Oh, my God, I hate it when it does that. So look here. I'm going to actually take that reverse there. I banked it. It's not looking good for me. If it doesn't pull back in a second, I'm going to reverse back. I'm going to reverse back. That did not look good for me. So it looks like it's going to keep going. So that was a bad trade for me. And then you see what happened. Then it did go back down and reverse. I just watched it keep getting higher highs on the little steps. And I'm like, no, this is above it. This is really strong here. So yeah, I think I lost like 10 or 15 bucks there. But now it's coming up to the fib, and that does scare me. So I would be more inclined to turn around on that fib, and that's 25 up there. 155.21. Did it already hit it and turn around? Is that it? Where is that fib exactly? 155.22. So anywhere near that, if I'm green, I'm definitely going to be green if it gets up there. I will reverse. I'm trying to hold out for a few bucks. I'll take, what did I, it hit 17. It looked like it was going to go. Oh, and there it goes. Oh, God. Well, but it's gonna break down off that. So I didn't get the most I could make. You know, I'm here somewhere instead of up here. Yeah, 155.12. 155.12 short. So yeah, I don't think I want to break 400 today. Maybe. There's still, well, yeah, there's still over 5 minutes left. So guys, this is the RV strategy. It's a very calm, easy to read strategy, especially if you set up your support and resistance levels, your Fibonacci levels. You have a scalping indicator or some sort of a volume indicator that shows you the strength. You can look at level 2 for this. Like we've got at 155, there was 4,900 shares there. So, but I think it would just blow right through it, to be honest with you. I don't think it would stop it. Not on the large caps, Let's see. Or did they spoof it? Yeah, because I don't see it now. Or is it down here? I can't tell if it's down here or not. See, it should come up if it's there. It didn't come up. Yeah, so it was spoofed out. So they spoof it and try to turn it around. People do. Even on large cap, they'll mess, because 4,900 isn't really that much for a large cap. I mean, remember, these are multiplied by 100. 50 to 70% of this is we can't even see. It's hidden from us. And then people are using dark pools all the time since they changed that law last year. A group can get together and use, you don't need much money now to use dark pools, which hide your trades. And it's kind of something that is, it used to be so that front runners wouldn't get them. And now it's like front runners are using dark pools. I don't know. This is the things I'm hearing. We definitely do as well. We don't front run, but one of the things I mentioned about that is since you're dealing with front runners and spoofers and algorithms and large institutional trades. Wow, I really missed that, huh? There's no real way to fight them. So you join them. You see what they're doing and you join them. If you're swing trading, some of the best thing to do is to look for unusual option activity and then follow all these senators and congressmen who are allowed to take positions in stocks, and you wonder like, do they know something I don't know? Yeah. There's some common sense. They're helping push through the legislation, or they have a leg up on knowing, right? Now, they'll swear to and I'm not calling out any particular one or anything. I mean, they'll swear to the end of time that they don't, oh, no, this is just a good, I was told by my investment broker. I don't know, just like, guys, this ain't right, so to speak. Wow. I'm going to take that on a reverse. See if I can break 400 on if it bounces back up. I'll actually take that, and now I've got wow, I'll take that. So I'm now going long. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm long. I have 2.5 minutes left. I'm going to sell that. I'm going to sell that. I'm not going to do the whole. I got actually pretty lucky right there to get to 418. So that moved quicker into the green every time I hit it than I thought it was going to. So yeah, that could have rode. And it hasn't really moved since I got out. I mean, everybody's still trading. I am in the lead, which is nice to see. So let's see if anybody catches me. Everybody made it, all 6. And then, of course, there's other traders. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not in the lead from every trader, but you're not in the competition. So the pressure's off. It's not even fair. No. You don't have 100 shares. Okay. Really? Come on. Come on. You can't be in the lead with 200 shares. That's not fair. Yeah. Okay. I'm not even going to talk to you. So anyway, this is it, guys. So we will be coming back for day 4. It isn't over yet. There's still 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. So let's see if I remain in the lead. I'm happy that the price action has barely moved since I got out, so nobody's making any money as far as passing me. It's like still in this little channel. So unless they're getting 3-cent scalps, which I kind of did there, I got like 5 and 8 cent scalps and went up like $30. 40 seconds. 40 seconds. So guys, remember out there, trade in a sim first. Make sure you're green in a simulator. Every platform has some simulator that it should have anyway that you're trading with. Make sure you test this strategy or any strategy that you try in a simulator. Remember, I'm not giving you advice. I'm not a financial advisor. You have to speak to someone licensed to get actual advice. You can see what other people do, but I do, like I said, I recommend that you, okay, that's not cool. You're going to pass me, aren't you, if you're short right now? Nope, your time's up. That's it. You didn't pass me. Wow. 413. Ah, doesn't that just stink? 413. You were so close. Okay, guys, listen, stay inquisitive and stay green, and I will see you soon with our next addition to the challenge. All right, be careful out there.